guys should know something about me. I love Kati Rolls. Like, love it.
I've seen you having Kati Rolls in New York, but these Kati Rolls don't have mayo.
I did a video about Kati Rolls in New York City, and I don't know anything, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it tastes good, you know? And everyone's like, that's not a real Kati Roll.
They look good, but they weren't real Kati Rolls.
I did not know, so I want to apologize for that video. But now, it's my redemption. I can actually have some Kati Rolls that's authentically authentic. So what are we eating here? This is great. This is like an In-N-Out's burger. You guys ever heard of In-N-Out's? So it's a popular burger place in America where you can get like a double-double, you know, like double cheese, double meat, or triple-triple, or quadruple, whatever you want. So this is kind of reminds me of that because you can get single cheese, single mutton, double cheese, double mutton.
You can keep building it up.
You can keep building it up.
As much as you want.
All right, I'm gonna have some fun. But you know what? All right, I'm getting a little too excited. I can't go overboard right now. It's my first meal of the day. Double paratha, double mutton, double egg roll. I'm getting that. I'm getting the ultimate double, the triple double. Like, I feel like I'm holding something like so exciting. If I was in the Olympics and I ran with this, I could just keep going. I just like get tired, take a bite, keep running. So this is a double. Oh, that's so beautiful. You got the egg. They just cooked the mutton. I can see the spices inside the rolls itself right now. And I just want to take a piece of this mutton. The mutton is charred. You can see like, oh man, look how juicy that is. It's glistening. I can also see little chilies inside. So I'm thinking this thing is gonna be a little spicy, really toasty. And that mutton, I'm expecting good things from that mutton. You guys sure you don't want one?
We wait for some other.
The roll itself is so beautifully crispy. The mutton is not the most tender.
Yeah, but the edges are charred.
Yeah, the edges are charred, but it's got just fantastic flavor. The first bite, I didn't even reach really the center of this. I'm gonna take another huge bite here. There's no sauce in here, right?
No, this is a traditional roll. A traditional roll is just the meat, chilies, onions, some lemon, and an egg if you want an egg.
Okay, only in New York do we just slap it with sauce.
No, you do have Kolkata rolls, you do have joints which give you sauce. This is the purest roll.
Only thing is, there's not that much mutton in here. The ratio of mutton, the paratha itself is almost like the star here. This thing is so incredibly crunchy and moist on the inside. I mean, that plays as much role as the mutton. I just wish there's more mutton. The only thing kind of preventing me from completely enjoying this is I think I know there's a better one coming up. So I'm gonna savor this and then I'll try hopefully something better later.
And over here, they make the big 18-inch roll. So they're gonna cook one up and we're gonna go ahead and try it. So I placed my order is 150 rupees, which is like $2 and some change. And you're gonna get a big roll. Let me see if they're making it yet. No, they're making small ones. Check it out, that's the big Kati roll they're cooking. I can't wait to see when they stuff it. Check it out, he's preparing everything. Hello. Hello, namaskar, sir. Oh man, that looks so good. That looks so good. Oh my god. 18-inch Kati roll. It's such a small little humble place. It's worth noting that they also have a chimbu here with biryani. So they have their own biryani. I'm really tempted to try it, but we're gonna stick to the roll. Let's see if I can even finish it, guys. They're almost done packing it up now. They're also having like a team meeting. Check it out. Whoa. Thank you. Jeez, look at this. What the heck are we looking at right now? Guys, have a look at it. Like, I can't even measure it, but I guess that's what 18 inches looks like. Anyway, I think it's just a matter of being able to finish this thing. Just have a look. This is just the start. So far, I haven't had any of the meat, but the tip has nothing, so I gotta work my way down. This has just begun. Yeah, have a look. I'm about to bite into whatever's in there. I think it's mutton. Thank you, bro. Oh my god. This is mind blowing. This is just so amazing right now. Alright, try to peel all this paper out. Look how they folded this thing. This is perfect, man. It's very good, bro. Excellent, man. You guys killed it, guys. The taste here is just, each and every bite is worth it. Like, you go into Kati Roll heaven. So I'm about halfway done now, maybe. And anyways, guys, I'm tasting everything. It has mutton, chicken, eggs. It has paneer. There's onions, you taste them, and there's some green peppers there too. And just this mix, guys, it's a killer. I'm lost for words. This is amazing. And like,
it's a famous Kolkata meal on the go. The first original place to have made this is supposed to be Nizam's Rolls, which is by the New Market. But I've heard that this place called Kusum Roll is supposed to be one of the best now. It was recommended to me by a friend. So I just ordered it. It's hot and fresh. It basically starts as a big roti piece of dough, and then it's shaped into a pancake, and then it's fried in a bunch of oil, in a pool of oil, and until it's crispy on the outside. And then after that, they add a bunch of onions, and I got the egg chicken, so they kind of fry an egg on the roti, and then they add spiced chicken and onions and chilies into it. I also ordered it with some extra mustard sauce, which I think will add a little extra flavor to it. So, my first time to try a Kolkata style roll. Oh wow. Wow, that's good. That's unbelievable. That is like the ultimate greasy wrap up you could ever want in your life. Wow. And that mustard sauce in here, that's incredible. Wow, it tastes like, this is like an Indian burrito with a crispy roti, incredibly flavorful chicken, and that mustard sauce and onions. Wow. Let me grab it. Hoping not to get hit by a car while I eat this, but one more bite of this. Oh my gosh, that is just an insanely tasty, greasy burrito wrap up. A Kati roll. This is the egg chicken from Kusum Rolls. This is not the healthiest thing you could possibly eat, but wow, is it insanely tasty.
Oldest restaurants, and it's also really famous for its Kathi Rolls, and I love Kathi Rolls, so let's go get some. Many people actually believe that the Kathi roll originated from here. And the story behind it is actually during the British era, the British, they loved eating kebabs, but they didn't like to get their hands oily, so they sort of wrapped paper over it and then give them the kebab. So that's how the roll sort of originated. But I've never actually seen one being made, and I'm quite excited to see that. So let's go check it out. So I've come into the kitchen to see how they make Kathi rolls. First the parathas are made, then they're fried, and then they fry an egg over the paratha and then stuff it with the meat here.
Onion.
So there's lots of onion, chilies, lime, rolled up in a paper.
Yes.
Thank you. So our food is here. Here's the Kathi roll. There's some chicken Kathi kebab, tandoori chicken, and there's some biryani. So let's get started.
Time to try it. Very, very good.
So this is a Kati roll, which is a street food you'll find all over India, but you'll particularly find it here in Kolkata because this is where it comes from. We've just grabbed our Kati rolls, but this stall is really neat. It's all action, so it's very compact. As you can see, it's just a tiny little window on the footpath. Everyone's crowded up. It always seems to be about 3 or 4 deep, and it's raining at the moment, so everyone's really pushing in there to get right up to the stand, and the smell is unbelievable. So the guy in the red polo shirt up the back, he's cooking up the fillings, and he's putting it all on a big hot plate and just frying it all up together. And as those spices go on there, the smell is insane. There's another guy just out the front here freshly making the bread, rolling it out to also get fried up on that hot plate. They're just chucking more bread on there now. And then there's another guy loading all those ingredients on. As soon as they come off the hot plate, they're getting loaded onto the bread, and they're super hot in my hand. It is a great buzzy little stall, but it's starting to really rain, so we're gonna go up the road and find somewhere to eat these. These Kati rolls look super good. So we went with the classic chicken Kati roll. And without it being eaten into, there's not too much to look at. It's just a wrapped bread. But like I said, it's really neat how they're making everything fresh there at that tiny little stand. What I'm gonna do, get into it, and then I'll talk you through it. Oh, this one looks really good. I can see some chicken and some onion right at the top. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Mmm, really good flavour, a little bit more subtle than I was expecting. You come down here, you can sort of see what's going on now. So this bread, this paratha is beautiful and golden, super crispy. That was a little bit chewy actually, that bread. And then inside we've got the chicken. You can see a whole lot of onions. I think there is some capsicum in there, but oh yep, some green capsicum just hiding down there below. So all those ingredients went on that hot plate. But the chicken's the beautiful colour when you see it go on. Bright orange because it's been wow, it's very noisy here in India. Because it's been, here's another one, because it's been spiced. And the reason it's called a Kati roll is they cook that chicken, that spiced chicken, on a bamboo stick, which is called a Kati. So we saw him, it had been pre-cooked on the sticks, and then he was pulling it off to reheat it on the hot plate. This is very nice, it's very subtle. But I've got to say, this dish, when we booked these tickets to India, top of my list was the Kati roll, because we've had these before here, they're unreal. This is a little bit more simple than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more saucy. It is a little bit dry, I must say, but there is quite a bit of oil dripping out the bottom in sauce, so maybe when we get further down it's going to moisten up a bit. But this first mouthful, a little bit dry. Oh. Okay, that's better already. The paratha down here, you can actually physically see it's much thinner. So on the edge here where I had a whole lot folded over, it was just too bready. So down here it's a bit more juicy. So that chicken is very tasty with the spices, a fraction overcooked, but not crazy bad. And then the sweet onions, very sweet capsicum, all those spices. It's a really simple roll and an absolute classic here in Kolkata. Oh, it is very good. It's definitely going to do us well.